Cancel out the noise. Track and level up the most important areas of your life while listening to your favorite motivational speeches. Download Mindset today.
Are you planting anything in the ground right now, or are you spending all of your life wasting time? What are you planting in the ground? What are you putting in the soil? Are you planting or are you resting? What are you doing? Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. What is a legacy mindset? It is a way of thinking that causes you to make winning decisions today so you and others can have winning results tomorrow. And my question to you is, do you have a legacy mindset? Here's the deal. Too many of us, we think this is a rest season when really it's a planting season. This is the season to put some seed in the ground. Every decision you make is putting seed in the ground. Now is the season to plant seeds of prayer. Now is the time to plant financial freedom seeds, where you're planting a tree of financial freedom so that later on your children's children and your community will walk by a terrace tree of financial freedom. Plant in this season. Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. Somebody saying, Pastor, I love this legacy thing, but I'm only 25. I got no kids. What does legacy got to do with me? Pastor, I mean, I'm about 73. You done missed the legacy sermon. I should have got it 20 years ago. My day's done, so there's nothing left. Maybe you're 40 years old, you say, Pastor, I got this mess over here, this mess over there. Legacy ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me tell you why legacy hits everybody. We have all had to deal with the struggle that we inherited from someone else's legacy and not ours. And the question is, are you going to set a new legacy and plant a new tree? Or are you going to sit by and just inherit the mess that somebody left for you? You have obstacles that are generational, and you don't know that they're generational because somebody left a legacy of pain and trauma that you have inherited. And unless you develop a legacy mindset, you'll never
Hello, peoples. It's Coach M. Worlds coming by here to share a little knowledge about the transportation industry. I ain't gonna be up before you long, but just came by. I want to just help a couple people, or if it's not for you, like, tag, and share with someone that you think that might be interested in the transportation. It's not. People think that transportation is just driving a truck. No, it's not. It's more than just driving a truck. I mean, you don't even have to drive. You know, a lot of people think that they have to drive. No, you don't. You can be the owner and sit back and still have many other ways that you bring in income. So I'm going to jump right into it, giving you guys some tips and information about the different ways. And also, I would do questions and answer at the end. You know, if anyone might have any questions, I will take questions and answer if I can to the best of my ability. So we're going to jump right off in it. We're going to go into transportation. What is transportation? Transportation can be anything that's hauled from one place to another, whether it's from a different city, right across the street, right up the way. So many believe you need a CDL or a large truck or a big upfront investment to get into the transportation. But that's not the case. Non-CDL transportation allows you to start a small without a large fleet. So basically what I'm saying is you won't need a CDL. You will not need a CDL because everything is based off of weight. Long as you stay under the weight class, I mean, you don't even have to get into that. You can start off by doing medical carrier, renting out a Sprinter, using your own car. It's so many different ways that you can come into the transportation. Not just thinking that you got to drive an 18-wheeler or you got to drive an F-250 or F-350 dually. No, they got so many ways out here, opportunity where you can use your own vehicle, delivering parts for Amazon, parts, boxes. Most especially right now that's coming up, you got these holidays that come up. You got the Black Friday deal. Even before that, you got November to come up. People to be shopping for these next 2 months. And reason why I'm doing that video is to just give you guys that insight about the transportation that might think that you got to put all this money up front. No, that's not the case. You can start off small by just saying different ways, medical carrier. Transportation is still, look, don't listen to people that's trying to tell you that, oh, it's no money in the transportation. Yes, it is. It still is money. Transportation would always be around. I said this in almost all of my videos, but transportation will always be around. There will be always stuff need to be transported, you know. So that's why I come by here to give you some insight on it. One of the biggest misconceptions in the transportation business requires a lot of money. No, that's not true. I got something that where you can get started with a low investment of just $17. It's an ebook. It'll help you out with starting up your business, getting your thing going. It's not the cost. It's so many other ways that you can do it where it's inexpensive to get it started. You can do it at your own pace, at your own time. How you want to do it, you can do it you can do it yourself. You can have somebody to do it for you, but it's no real big cost. That's what I'm trying to get to people. Most people, they feel like, oh, I can't run no business. But if you're going to work a job, you basically can run a business. I mean, it's not that hard. People think that it's hard. When I first started, of course, I was a little nervous and scared, but once you get the hang of it, it's just like you being a boss when you're going to go work for somebody else. But you can do that yourself because, number one, I'm not knocking nobody that work for no one because we all don't work for someone once upon a time. But what I'm saying is you're not getting your full potential pay. You're not getting paid what you are worthy of. So many people don't understand, like, they're not going to give you the exact pay what you're supposed to do because they don't want you to get enough so you can branch off and leave their company. They want to keep you an employee. Too many people is not out here trying to teach people how to become business owners. People think that it's hard, but I feel like if you can go put in 20 years at a job, you can put in 20 years for your own business, working for yourself. It's just like I was saying to myself, it's like all that time you went to put in for someone at another job, that could have been years you starting up your own stuff. But when our mindset is not in that place, or if our mindset not in a business or interpretive mindset, then it's not going to work. But when we've been enslaved for so long that you either got to work or you can go to college. That's just like I know people that had never been to college, that didn't even graduate high school and all, but they making more money than people that's going to college, that graduated high school, because that's one thing that people cannot take away from you is knowledge up here. They can lock you up, do whatever, but they can't take that knowledge away. And that's why it's so powerful to read and to get an understanding of what's really going on. People mindset up to the point to where they feel like, oh, I just got to work for someone. No, build something for your family, your kids, you know, leave a legacy for them and teach them that it's better to be owners than being working for someone. Of course, you can work for somebody and learn. I'm not saying don't go that route, but what I'm saying is that it's something going to be bigger for you out here, whether it's in the transportation field, whether it's being owning a security company, any type of company that you want to get into. But my main reason to come by here is to share with you guys about the transportation, because it has been such a blessing to my family and me as being a man. A lot of us men have to go out and work, and a lot of women too, but it takes away from your time and your family. From your family, you can't get that time back from your kids, your wife, or your family. Like you say, when you working for somebody, you got to ask for time off. You know what I'm saying about this transportation? It's a business where you can take your family with you. They can go with you. you can scale up and go wherever you want to go. Take vacation, do how you want to do, but as long as you're running your business the right way. But another good thing is that transportation, people will always need it. People always need medicine. People gonna always need food. Most especially people gonna need Pampers. People having babies. I mean, that's just part of it. That's part of transportation. Going to different places, picking up stuff, transporting it. It's not always about no 18-wheeler. Of course, them the big boys on the road that can carry more stuff, but that's not always, because like I tell people, you can start with a cargo van. A cargo van making money. You can even rent vans. They got it to where you can rent vans, you can rent trucks, or not only that, it's different ways you can make money. For is like getting contracts, that type of stuff. Like even with FEMA down with that hurricanes that hit in Florida, I know people that's down there making good money just hauling water, hauling food, back and forth to different places. I mean, people think that hearing and listening to what people saying. Don't hear that, because if you turn around and you ask them, are you still in the business? Yeah, I'm still driving. Okay, then why are you trying to tell me not to get into it? But you still out there. If it was that bad, why you haven't left? And people worry about, okay, what does it? A second. Another thing is that transportation is something that people value and would need. That's just like, I'm gonna touch on medical care again. You got cancer patients that need, medicine. You got people in the hospital that need shot. You got people that need to have specimen pickup, taken to the lab, concentrics, all of that. Not only that, you got the different auto zones that need parts and stuff delivered. That's just the basic of it. Then you get up and you go a little bit higher. You go to your Sprinter vans. You got different companies out here that will take on you, the lease you own as a third party. You can transport that way. Not only that, you got the box truck gang. That's really for the pick up, most especially with Amazon. I mean, you got rental. You can go rent a box truck. Penske, Ryder, Enterprise. You don't have to worry about it. As long as you get that LLC, your business bank account, EIN, you ready to roll. Don't think that you got to put all this money up front. No, that is so many different ways. Lease on to different people's authority. If you ain't trying to get it right now, but it's best that you have your own so that you can season and grow. Not only that, you got the non-CDL hot shot. That's your F250, F350 with, your trailer, 32, 40-foot trailer, non-CDL. Then, of course, you got your 18-wheelers. That's the big boys where you're making good money, too. Now, all of these ways are different ways you are making money. You're making money. And so many, right now, this time of season, you want to have a lot of different ways you got assets coming in. Now, you don't want to just have one bucket where you got money coming in. No, you want to have several different ways, because if something gets shut down, okay, well, I got another income over here that's picking up and that I'm running and that I'm growing from. So what I'm saying is, don't just think when you mention transportation, you got to just drive. No, if you don't want to drive, you got it where you can hire people. There's a lot of people looking for extra income right now. That's just like with the Ubers and Lyft. They making so much money off of people. They not even driving, but if you get a trip, say it's $80, they probably only gonna give you like $30, $35, and all they doing is just booking the trip. That you see what I'm saying? As being a business owner and being a worker, they not even doing nothing and getting paid. That's what I'm saying. You making money and you're not even doing that. But what a lot of people don't understand is that being a business owner take more requirement, more of your time. But you're not wasting your time building somebody else's empire. You building your own empire. You build it up for your family, your kids. You building up a legacy. So that's why I come and try to push transportation. It's so many ways. I ain't even touched about. You can do trailer rentals. You can do trailer rental, dump truck, pilot cars. It's transportation is one of the lucrative business out here. If you set up your business and set up everything the right way. You need someone to coach and to teach you, okay, how to set up my business, how to do this, how to do that. Because if not, you can lose it. But you ain't no way that you should struggle if you're in this transportation. So many people just don't understand that transportation is one of the top at the most. Of course, you have your up and you down season, but that's how you plan your business, you schedule, okay, I need to set this aside, I need to do this. But if you're making an average of $4,000 to $5,000 a week, you know how long it take most people to make that type of money in a week? Come on, y'all, this transportation. Then what I went and studied on and research was, did you know that transportation logistics industry is valued at over 1.3 trillion in the US alone? Even during the economy downtime, even down right now, transportation is at 1.3 trillion. $1.3 trillion. Y'all, come on. You see the transportation is ain't lacking at all. It's booming. It's thriving. It's going off the chains, people. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. To get into something with this transportation field, it would double and bring in more revenue than you ever seen. Let me tell you about your financial freedom. Working a 9 to 5 may offer stability, but it often limits financial growth. What I'm saying with this one is that 9 to 5 gonna give you stability, but it offers limit with your financial stability. But when you owning a business, you not at no stability. You making all of your money. You not having to. Now, if you got workers, then you paying your workers, but you ain't not doing no hard work or labor unless you want to. That's just like me, for instance. I drive my truck when I want to drive it, and I let my driver know, and I still take care of him and pay him when I want to drive my truck and take my family where we want to go or where we want to go for vacation. It's all about knowing what to do and how to do it. So people still think that transportation is not, man, we still out here making money. We still out here rolling. It's the people that don't know how to structure and scale their business that's out here saying they not making it, the gas prices and all of that. It's different ways to work around that. You got to even have a strategy with these gas cards. To me, I don't use gas card. I go ahead and pay for my stuff up front, because what happened is when you go and you get paid, say the end of the week, when some people get paid every day, some people waiting to the end of the week to send in the fact that they load. Like you get to the end of the week and say you don't made 5,000, and then you don't turn around and spent 1,500, 2,000 on fuel, and you haven't minus that out your money, then you look crazy. So me personally, I like to pay for my fuel up front. A lot of people look at fuel as a big expense. It can be, but I like to tell people, okay, if you can't start big, start by doing medical carry out of your own car, or start with a Sprinter van, or start with a box truck. That's something you can rent. And the reason why I enforce it about rent, because some people might be like, okay, I ain't never drove before, but I want to start off with a box truck. Okay, if you don't know if it's really for you, why go out and buy a box truck when you can rent one, in case you be like, okay, well, this ain't for me. I don't want to drive, but let me get a driver. You know, you can get a driver and put in it, and then you're not stuck with no truck, or you trying to sell no truck that you don't want to buy beats when you can rent one, and you can go turn it in whenever you want to go turn it in. So that's what my point is about when you getting started. If you know it ain't something that you really want to drive or something you really want to do, then you can rent. But if you know that you want to start the company and then you want to hire drivers, then you can go out and buy your truck. But like me, I started a little different. I started off with F-250 Super Duty 2021 turbo diesel truck and a 32-foot trailer. But as the time went on, I learned and educated myself more and more about this other different aspect of transportation, not just one aspect of it. I learned how to go get me another trailer. So I got a total of 3 trailers. I know how to rent those out with different people, advertise that I got a trailer rental business. I'm renting out my trailer, my prices. Not only that, I got other stuff going on to where I got Sprinter vans. Where you got Sprinter vans, okay, you hiring people for that. I had to learn, okay, how do I pay the Sprinter van drivers? Because the Sprinter van and the F-250 drivers, that's something totally different. You can't pay them on the same type of pay scale because it's something totally different. But it all falls back to that it is in the transportation industry, in the transportation field. So back to that, I mean, the Sprinter vans are good because, like I said, you can get with Amazon Relay. I mean, sometimes with Amazon, those when you trying to get in with your DOT, say you have to wait, like I think it's like 90 days or something like that. But don't quote me on it. I might be wrong, but I think it is like 90 days. But it's money to be made out there, and that's what I'm up here trying to enlighten the people, to let you know that it's a time to go ahead and invest in yourself, invest in something for your family to grow, so that you can be on the next level and not just up here depending on one income. Because who wouldn't want to be with their family, more and more in time and time as time go, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm on here, to just give you some insight about it. Not only that, another thing is giving real life story about the transportation. Take me for instance. I've been in the transportation industry for over 15 years, and out of them 15 years, I never thought that I would be a business owner or owning my own transportation company. But I had the knowledge of it, and with the help of my wife, to push me to become an owner of a transportation company, it really changed and blessed my life. Because number one, what I was making for 2 weeks, I was making 1 or 2 days. And so it really changed my life to see, like, okay, a business owner got to be smart, intelligent. You got to know, okay, what do I need to do, how I need to do, the type of moves you need to make. I mean, because transportation really blessed me and blessed my family, and I've been able to bless other people, to help other people get out of certain situations, to be able to offer jobs to people, to help other people. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's not only a blessing for you, but it's a blessing to other people, that you can be able to help different people in life and help other people. Because that's what a lot of people in America have got away from. We don't even want to help our brothers and sisters no more with nothing. I mean, it's not even the same how it used to be when I grew up. Like, people will beat up for you, try to help you, encourage you, and tell you that, look, difference is different ways we can do this and we can help. That's why I'm trying to tell people in the transportation industry, it will help and change your life. I mean, totally. I mean, people be like, well, I don't know how to do it. Well, that's what I'm here for, to teach you and to coach you and to help you and walk alongside you and help you with the different aspects of the transportation, taking on any questions and answers that you might have, So what I'm trying to do is just get people to believe in themselves and to change their mindset of that they always have to go to a 9-to-5 job, when you can be really doing that for yourself and building your family and kingdom. Don't be afraid to step out and launch out in the deep, to go after something that you always been wanting to do. I'm not saying if it's just in the transportation niche, but whatever field that you call yourself to go in, to be a owner, don't be scared to get out there and to believe in yourself and to trust in your mind and renew your mind that you can do it, because you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Because my mentality was, I just need to work for somebody, until you understand that it's more out there in life that you can enjoy. You only have one life to live. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think that you getting a paycheck for in 2 weeks and then it all be gone to 1 or 2 bills. And you right back like, man, what I got to do? Are you taking away from your check just to help? They'll be able to take your kids somewhere, to buy your kids something, or even go somewhere, So I'm here to try to help and to enlighten you guys of the different stuff and the different things you can do in the transportation. If you don't want to drive, then you don't have to drive. You can just be an owner. And it's what I'm here to do is that to teach you, to mentor you, and to coach you, and to help you, whatever it is that you need to help in the transportation industry. That's my thing right here. A lot of people be like, it takes a lot of money. No, it do not take a lot of money to get started in the transportation industry. That's why I have created an ebook as low as $17. I mean, an ebook that's $17 that will give you some knowledge, insight, how to start. I got different other programs that I do. I got where I do your DOT MC number. I build your business out for you. I put you some trade lines on it. I'm running a special on that for 10 people for $1,000. But what I'm gonna do, if somebody really serious, I mean, if you ain't got it, I got a finance where you can finance. All this will be in the description. Everything will be in the description that can help you. If you're really serious, I would take it down to $900 for 10 people. But you will have to email me or give me a call to let me know that, okay, I'm serious and I want to try to finance. I would take it off another $100 to $900. But you would have to email me or text me, and I would have to send you a different link to sign up. You can go on my page. I got my Stand Store, Stripe. You can go in there and check out everything that I have. Whichever one you feel like you need, check it out. I will be here for the ones that sign up for the DOT MC. That will come with a trade line. Also, I will help build you some business credit. Also, we'll try to send you to somewhere you can get funding. Now, that part, I can't guarantee that you will, but I can send you some places where you can get funding. Also, if that's something that you don't or can't do right now, or you can't get approved with the financing, I have where you can do it for yourself. You can do it yourself for $250. It'll walk you step by step. It's a course that you do it on your own time, but it's everything you need to have. That's going for $250 for a limited time only. Usually that going for $500. I'm doing a half off right now. So if that's something that interested you, or you know somebody that's in the transportation, like, tag, and share, or share it with them. I mean, I'm running that special for only 10 people for everything. That $250 done for you, the DOT MC with the trade line. Also, I might be able to see if my wife will put in the government contract. But I will have to talk with her. But if this is something that interests you, then everything will be in the description where you can sign up. Or you can message me, call me, or you can send us a message and we'll get back to you. But I just wanted to come by here and drop some gems on y'all about the transportation, give y'all that think that you got to drive. No, you don't have to drive. So with that being said, I'm going to see if there are a couple of questions that maybe want to be answered. If not, then we're going to go ahead and jump off here. Like I said, transportation is always going to be around. I don't care how many robotic or whatever they're doing. I mean, you're going to need people to drive trucks. You're going to need transportation. People going to still get houses built. So it's going to be around, you guys. So with that being said, peace out.